Hello, everybody. Buddy Webb in Midland, Texas. 6 years ago, I posted this video called Poison Gas to my YouTube channel right there. I've been smelling a really strong chemical smell in my home, okay? And that's happened several times. Here in 2 years ago, I made another video called Sadistic Torture, Poison Gas, 2 years ago, okay, and at that time I hadn't had kidney failure. I suspect this poison gas or this chemical smell, whatever it is, coming from the people breaking in my house is connected to kidney failure. Here I did a Facebook post here today called "Thank You, Mayor Blong," okay, and I had emailed the mayor Friday. And I told her that this chemical smell had been in my house for 3 days. And I was up there at the dialysis clinic coughing and could barely breathe. They documented it on the medical reports, okay? And so here you can see where I sent it to Lblong, rpoole. That's two others are city council members, and this was this morning at 9:52. And I said, Mayor Blong, the strong chemical smell that I've called poison gas stopped after I emailed you on Friday and returned home from dialysis. I'm still coughing, but it's much better now. I'm not sure how many more days I could have survived, and the long-term effects are still unknown. As I've told you, this wasn't the first time these monsters have done this, and I believe it's connected with my kidney failure. With criminals being allowed to break into my home, then it's not hard to figure out who is responsible. Obviously, it's the same people that cut my phone lines and then shot me from under my home with burglar alarms going off my attic on January 28, 2012. And I believe the same ones who killed Mike Lawhon, young previous owner in my home, on October 12, 2008. A former neighbor, Marilyn Dlugi, told me twice that Mike was killed here, and she also said somebody else died here before him. Mike's death certificate says he died in Fort Worth. The police could talk to Marilyn. Mike's suspected murder is one reason that I've wanted to see the previous police reports for my home, which have been hidden from me by the city of Midland and Attorney General Greg Paxton. And let's don't forget that Aaron Packover told me 4 people had been murdered, died here before they shot me. I have a print screen showing that. I did more research on the owners of this home with the tunnel entrance at 2011 Bedford, which Jordan Sosa said that he and his friends found. Attached is the current owner and the deed history for the previous owners. I told her about that in the email I sent her Friday. Based on the Midland County Appraisal District, my former kidney doctor, Dr. Newsom, sold that home in 2005 to Paul Wright. A Google search showed me that he was the president of Custer and Wright Operating. I wondered if Mr. Wright had knowledge of or had been to the underground homes where it was said the infamous soul show parties were held. My friend, Angie McGee Hurley, told me about a young girl that was murdered at a 2010 old show party for refusing to prostitute. Angie was leaving my home and at the parties in 5 minutes, so I believe they were held in the underground homes, and based on old Google Maps, one of those is located in my backyard. Obviously, she and the other people at those underground parties got to them from the Home Depot tunnel that are found on Google Earth maps. This is the same tunnel believed to be used by Midland police officers Davis, Dickey, Chadwell, Angel, and Hale on the night that I was shot by somebody under my home with my phone lines cut. Tisha Brumley told me that her sister used to go to the old show parties and confirmed they were held in the underground homes. I have a print screen showing that. Paul Wright sold this home to Brendan Fox in 2016. I saw that Mr. Fox was vice president of Elena Minerals, and once again, I wondered if he knew about the underground oil show parties and the underground home by my home. Mr. Fox sold that home with the alleged tunnel entrance to Kyle C. Stallings. A Google search showed Kyle L. Stallings is a prominent figure in Midland, Texas. He's the CEO and founder of Desert Royalty Company. Kyle began his career in the oil industry with Hunt Energy in '79 and later went independent in 1981. His contributions extend beyond business. He was a board member. Kyle serves on the boards of the Permian Basin Petroleum Museum and the executive board of the Texas Public Policy Foundation. Co-founder of Marketplace Midland, an initiative that fosters community development. He's a family man. Kyle married Jamie Stallings in '82. They have 5 children, 11 grandchildren, and he's a rancher. The Stallings raise Hereford cattle and white-tailed deer in the Texas Hill Country. faith, and community. Kyle and Jamie are founding members of Stonegate Fellowship Church. I found that with a Google search. As you know, our last mayor was a former pastor of Stonegate Church, and I had contacted him with facts and evidence about these many crimes and murders too, but he did nothing to stop them. Keep in mind that I'm not making accusations against these people, as I have no direct knowledge that they knew about the tunnel in their home, or even if that tunnel led to the tunnels at my home where the oil show parties were held. What is a proven fact is that somebody under my home tried to kill me, and I've suspected they also killed the previous owner and others. This seems worthy of investigation by legitimate law enforcement. Perhaps they want to talk to Jordan Sosa and his friends first. Thanks again, buddy. And here's what Jordan Sosa told me. I was 17 doing remodeling work on a house in Old Midland, about 2 streets north of Midland Memorial Stadium, and we found a door where there shouldn't have been one at all. Us being kids, we got curious and walked through the tunnel for about 2 or 3 miles going west, and there were a direct route going to Target and Home Depot, according to GPS we used to find where we were. We found rooms, beds, chairs, tables, dressers, and belongings. They looked like they were definitely used regularly within the last 5 years when we were kids. And he also told me 2011 Bedford is the home where we found the tunnel when we were in high school. Okay, him and his friends, so they could talk to him and his friends. Here's the proof that Jordan Sosa told me this, and he wrote me on my YouTube channel, word for word, what I just read you. 2011 Bedford. Okay, so then I went and looked up the deed history to find out who used to live there. And here I'm going to show you the Midland County Appraisal District is where you can do a property search and find out the deed history for homes. That is what I've done for 2011 Bedford, the home where Jordan Sosa and his friends found a tunnel going in the direction of my home. So it's under midcad.org. midcad.org, okay? And then you just go here, Midland County Central Appraisal District. And then when you get there, click on property search, okay? And right here, and then you property search, put the street name in there, and you know, whatever street name you want, in this case, Bedford. Right there, and you hit enter. I ain't going to do it because then I can't post this on social media because of their censorship, okay? Let me go back. My next comment was, Google Maps showed me there was a large bunker in my backyard, and Tisha Brumley told me that the oil show parties were held in underground homes. Jessica Hadley told me there had been more than one girl raped or murdered at the oil show parties. I'm going to show you that. It's not my word against her word. This right here was found on Google Maps. Okay, multiple people documented saying tunnels, underground homes are with many details, and Google Maps showed a large bunker in my backyard. This is my home, and that's in my backyard right here on the map screen. You flip over to above ground on the satellite screen, and it wasn't there. That's why I believe that's one of the 4 3-bedroom underground homes, as I was told the oil show parties going on. Okay, I told the city of Midland about it. It got deleted. Okay. Tisha Ann Wilkinson Brumley. I have friends and family been involved in those oil show parties. They're exactly what you say. There are underground homes. Here, law enforcement could talk to Tisha Ann Wilkinson Brumley. Did you say this? Did you tell Buddy? Where's your sister? What's her name? Where's the underground parties? See, they can investigate this. They already know it anyway, though. Jessica Lee Hadley says, I've been to 2,000 oil field shows, and I tell you what, there's more than just that one girl that was murdered or raped because she didn't do whatever they wanted. They could talk to Jessica Lee Hadley. They could talk to all these people if we would only do an investigation in these crimes and murders. I just want to say again, thank you, Mayor Blong, for whatever you did to get that poison gas stopped. And I don't know how long I could have lived. This buddy, Midland, Texas.